the far corner of a quiet valley stood a tall, ancient banyan tree. Its roots curled like giant ropes, and its branches reached out like open arms. At the base of the tree, in a small burrow covered with soft grass and flowers, lived a gentle little rabbit named Neva. She was small, brown, and bright-eyed. Her burrow was neat and warm, lined with dry leaves and bits of cotton she had gathered from the fields. Neva lived alone. Every morning she came out early to pick berries and fresh leaves. She enjoyed the simple things, the smell of wet soil, the sound of birds, the touch of cool wind. Life was quiet, but sometimes she wished for a friend to share it with. One golden evening, as the sun dipped low, a tall, handsome jackal with shiny gray fur came walking near the tree. He stopped when he saw Neva. With a sweet voice he greeted her. "Hello there, little one. What a lovely home you have." Neva peeked out shyly. The jackal introduced himself as Zaro. He spoke gently, his eyes kind and his smile warm. He told stories of distant hills and sparkling rivers. For the first time, Neva felt she had met someone who cared about her. From that day on, Zaro and Neva began to meet every day. They walked together by the stream, shared food, and spoke about their dreams. Neva started to trust him fully. She believed he was a true friend. Weeks passed. One bright morning, Zaro said, "Neva, I know a secret place where the sweetest berries grow. Come with me, you'll love it." Neva hesitated, but thought, "He's always been kind. Why should I doubt him?" And followed him. They went beyond the valley to a farmer's orchard. Under the sun, piles of fresh berries were spread on mats to dry. They were large, red, and shining like jewels. Zaro's eyes glittered. "Let's play a game," he said cheerfully. "Whoever eats the most berries will be the winner." It sounded strange to Neva, but she thought it was harmless fun. Then Zaro added, "Whoever wins will have the right to claim whatever he wants from the other. Do you agree?" Neva felt a small fear inside, but she saw Zaro's friendly smile and assumed he was joking. She nodded. The contest began. Neva started eating the berries honestly. They were juicy but very sour, burning her little throat. Still, she kept eating, thinking of the promise she had made. But Zaro was cunning. He only pretended to eat. He slyly hid most of the berries under dry leaves when Neva wasn't looking. When the sun shifted, Zaro clapped his paws. "I've won! Look, I've eaten the most berries. Now I claim your hidden food inside your burrow." Neva froze. Her heart cracked. This friend she had trusted had tricked her. His eyes no longer looked gentle. They were cold and hungry. But Neva was small and clever. Controlling her fear, she spoke softly. "Very well, Zaro. You may take my food. But before that, at least clean your mouth and paws. They're covered with dust and juice. Surely you don't want to spoil my clean burrow." Blinded by greed, Zaro agreed. "I'll clean myself at the river and come back." He ran off to the river. But the river said, "I will give you water, only if you bring me a clay pot." So Zaro went to the potter. The potter said, "I can make a pot, but I have no clay. Bring me soil." Zaro hurried to the field to dig soil. Mother Earth spoke. "Greedy jackal, you feed on lies and filth. If you want my soil, bring me a hoe first." He ran to the blacksmith. The blacksmith said, "I will make you a hoe, but my furnace is cold. Bring me fire." Desperate, Zaro ran to the farmer's kitchen. The farmer's wife was cooking on a clay stove. She handed him a burning stick carelessly. Zaro grabbed it with his mouth. But the flames leapt up, and in an instant his fur caught fire. He yelped and ran, but it was too late. His greed and trickery had brought him to his own destruction. The once handsome jackal turned into nothing but ashes near the riverbank. From the banyan tree, Neva watched the smoke rise. She wasn't happy about his end, but she understood a deep truth. A friend who cheats is no friend at all. Nature itself does not help the dishonest. Zaro thought he was clever, but his greed burned him. His lies, which once looked like a shortcut, had destroyed him. This story teaches us. Dishonesty may seem smart for a moment, but it destroys trust, friendship, and even life itself. Honesty may test us for a while, but it protects us in the end. True friends never cheat, and true strength lies in patience and truth. Because just like Zaro the jackal, those who choose greed and deceit burn not by others' hands, but by the fire of their own actions. And like Neva the rabbit, those who remain honest will always find safety, maybe lonely for a time, but never truly lost. Dear viewers, if you liked this story and its lesson, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Moral Echo Tales for more inspiring stories every week.